Hello everyone, my name is Bunga Jinansari. In this project 1 called Strangely Familiar, I will explain my analysis about person-environment interaction within a specific setting. The intent of this study is to observe unobtrusively human behavior and the relationship between the environment and the people occupying the environment. I choose the outdoor seating area in front of the canteen and gym in QUT Gardens Point campus as the setting that I will further observe. Outdoor seating area in front of the QUT Gardens Point's canteen is located between B block and Y block, and it is on a different level with the common entrances comparing to other buildings. In other words, the area is basically not visually exposed and you have to go down by the stairs. A visual sign is provided nearby the stair to show the existing tenants on the lower level. On the lower level, there are Campo S, cafe, bookstore, and canteen, which shows that the area is generally suitable for all kinds of people such as students, staffs, until family who at the time visiting the campus. The variety of actors in the setting, or as it called, inclusivity, is the main reason that I found appealing to be observed deeper. In this study, the main focus will be observing people behavior at the seating area in front of the canteen entrance until the piano area by blending in doing the common activities that happen in the setting. Taking pictures and sketches are also methods that this study used in collecting data. In terms of observation methodology, the observation takes time in a series of days and in 1 hour observation. The observation was not involving a direct contact with the actors within the setting, which intended to optimize data of human behavior in a natural way. The observation also intended to gather data about its climatic conditions. Thus, the study takes time both when in sunny and rainy day to capture human behavior towards the two different climatic conditions. The actors in the seating area in front of the canteen are students, campus staff such as tutors, office workers, custodians, and general people such as family, children, and teenagers. There are also several activities that happen in the space, such as a person playing a piano, eating, studying or working, and people who passes by. People who eating, studying, or working are mixed in the same area. They inhabit tables and chairs in front of the canteen which the QUT Gardens Point campus indeed intended to provide it for them. On the other hand, a person who playing the piano is located on the intruded area beside the canteen. This study will cover about people behavior in each activity and their behavior towards the existing environment. Analysis of each activity. Firstly, a person who playing the piano. The area for playing a piano is located hidden on the intruded area beside the canteen without any artificial lighting, which makes the atmosphere of this particular space felt isolated. On the other hand, in terms of its safety, the area is covered under of its overhead plane by the ceiling. Thus, people who play the piano is perfectly secure of rainy days. However, the physical appearance of the piano itself triggers stimuli, as what givers say about object perception. In this plan, a girl who about to begin playing the piano was playing it in a very quiet sound while repeating the same unpopular song for around 80 minutes. The facial emotion of the girl was straight with no excitement, and in the past 19 minutes she kept on repeating the same song. Since I have background in playing piano, I tried to analyze my own emotional state while I'm playing it. The result is pretty much the same with what I saw in the girl's behavior. The space was felt too isolated and dark compared to other outdoor space. In addition, I can say that the piano is not surfaced in a long time because of the keyboard that I felt quite heavy to be pressed. In this case, based on the PAD emotional state modeled by James Russell and Albert, the study shows that the girl's emotional response and mine through the surrounding environment in a specific setting for playing piano, which dark and quite isolated, was potentially can put the occupant's emotion at the low arousal, meaning that it could mislead occupant's emotion into depression, bored, and so on. Here in the plan, someone was attracted to the girl who played the piano and tried to approach her by standing behind the girl. The girl was recognized herself being watched, so that the girl changed the unpopular song that she played previously to fluently playing a popular song. This is a symbol of nonverbal communication through proximity. It shows that the people's behavior can directly change when they realize that other people are attracted to them. According to Hall, when physical setting is less spacious, interpersonal distances are larger. In this case, the piano area which located in the small space affects the pianist's sensitivity towards people proximity to them. Second activity will be a person who eating and studying or working. The mixture of eating and studying or working area is located in front of the canteen main entrance in an outer space with its overhead plan to secure the setting from excessive sunlight. Sittings are mainly located in the corner along the pathway so that it would not disturb the circulation that happened in the setting. This particular area always shaded from direct sunlight by the overhead plant all day long and allows breeze to come in through a gap in between columns. Yet, in rainy days, the wide gap in between columns did not really accommodate occupants to be fully secured by the raindrops. Thus, based on what already existed, the area of the setting which secured both from direct sunlight and raindrops are the one with the closer overhead plane to the ground. In this activity, there is one who order first and then later on choose their table, and the other one who claim their seat first and continue to order food. The second type of people, which claim their seat first, they commonly left their belongings during ordering food. This action refers to the theory of territoriality. When the actors ordering food, they put their bags on the chosen seat and leave it alone in a short temporary time. It intended to give clue to other occupants that the seat was taken. In this part, the men are marked with purple color and women are marked with orange color. Based on the arrangement, firstly, women clearly avoid sits near strangers, especially when it is a man. Secondly, strangers between man and man who come alone are avoid eye contact. Thus, they were not facing each other. This arrangement explained how gender differences have been identified in creating a differentiation of interpersonal distance. Move on to the role of an object. Column here act as the perceptual border divides the two sitting areas. If we look closely to the seating arrangement on each table, there are 6 possible arrangements. The first 3 was the one aware with the surrounding environment. Meanwhile, next 3 shows that there was one person who unconsciously not aware to the environment surrounds them makes their behavior classified as environmental numbness. The presence of a friend is one aspect that made them less aware to the environment that surrounds them. Lastly, a person who passing by. People who passing by are rarely stopped by. In this study, I found that people visually and auditorily attracted to the sound that came from the piano. It showed in the picture that people passing by change their eyesight direction when passing through the pianist who played the piano from looking onwards then looking right. People who's not in a rush were usually stopped by and took their time to appreciate the entertainer in a while. Class 1 is the design recommendation based on the observation of human behavior that happened in the chosen setting. The focus will be to redesign the setting's atmosphere to achieve a biophilic design that improves the setting which can enhance psychological and physiological health and well-being of the occupants. Based on the study of each activity, we can see that several actors from the setting feel in a low arousal and displeasure due to an existing isolated space that being provided. As for the actors who meant to eat, study, or work, they prefer choose sittings which engage directly to nature. In other words, they seek for space which gets sunlight exposure and have sense of openness. From this study, we can also see how actors also easily attracted and mind to take their time to enjoy live art experience. Therefore, the first proposed idea is by providing a green vertical wall and glass overhead plane that could reconnect people with nature. The glass overhead plane will secure the setting from rainy days. Thus, the setting will fully secure from raindrops. In this case, nature as one of the vital salutogenic elements is achieved. Another fact of having greeneries, it could actually help reduce stress for actors in the setting, especially who studying or working, so that they can feel more relaxed. In addition, we could also provide an empty chalkboard wall to allow people who love to create mural to involved in. It's also an effective way to attract people who come and go to stop by enjoying the life-making artwork. In a conclusion, A biophilic design, by providing greeneries in a specific setting, could definitely help reduce stress. It will improve healthier and happier environment for all occupants in the setting. This particular space intended to provide sense of relaxation of each activity that the actors do in the setting. This recommendation expected to provide a flexible and more relaxed seating gestures by applying the theory of affordances in terms of installing furniture. Therefore, the design recommendation expected to achieve a salutogenic design which focusing on nature, or as we called a biophilic design, by optimizing greeneries and also accommodate the occupants from the setting in different climatic conditions, both sunny and rainy days.